This is Digital Media Germany. A gang of 6 armed men fled private property in Paradise Estate area after gunshots heard. By Erasmus Williams, journalist, St. Kitts, Nevis, Caribbean. Charlestown, Nevis, August 17, 2019. Reports of shooting in Nevis Thursday night. According to multiple reports, shots were fired in the Paradise Estate area just before midnight to stop an attempted break-in and robbery by approximately 6 men carrying large guns. It was not immediately known if there was an exchange of fire between the gang of 6 and the private homeowner, but it is reported that the armed men fled the scene before police arrived. An investigation is underway. In other news from the Twin Island Federation, Peace Initiative, Harris celebrates, Douglas wants answers. Published, Thursday the 15th of August 2019. Written by Clive Backus, Managing Director, Editor-in-Chief, West Indies News Network. St. Kitts and Nevis. Opposition leader Dr. Denzil Douglas continues to raise questions about the government's self-described peace initiative with gangs that has resulted in a lull in violent crime since February this year, and police bagging 30 guns and 75 rounds of ammunition that were turned over through a third party to the force. Douglas said, "If we are paying criminals to stop committing crime, then the government must say so, and must bring into being the necessary conversation and discussions among the citizens and the stakeholder groups, so that if this is a program of paying violent gang members money to stop committing crime, if that is what the program is, then we all need to know, because the money is coming from the taxpayers of St. Kitts and Nevis." Appearing on Issues aired on Freedom Radio on August 14th, Dr. Douglas pressed for answers to his questions. "We must know exactly where in the government this program is residing. Is it in the office of the Prime Minister, or is it in the office of the Minister of National Security? Who are the facilitators of this program? Who are the program managers? What is the role of the Development Bank of St. Kitts and Nevis in this particular program? Is it that we are having, for example, monies being paid from the office of the Prime Minister or from the Ministry of National Security into the Development Bank, and then monies are being dispersed from the Development Bank, or is it that it is coming from the Treasury? We need to know, and we demand answers, not only as citizens of St. Kitts and Nevis, but as members of the Parliament of St. Kitts and Nevis." Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris is on record denying that the government is paying gangsters.
Now, in terms of payment, that again is a mischief. A mischief. There has been no payment by this government. No payment by this government to any criminal party.
Speaking at a press conference Tuesday, Dr. Harris offered these comments.
"My cabinet and I are therefore appreciative of the hard work and tireless dedication of some very patriotic residents and citizens who, with the support of law enforcement, have undertaken to engage with gang members as well as with other vulnerable members of the society who have been exposed to and or are at risk of being influenced by the negative gang culture. Specifically, through a series of dialogues intended to better understand why people are attracted to gang life. These broad-based initial engagement and intervention teams and both St. Kitts and Nevis have been holding productive discussions with gangs. Their fruitful conversations explore alternative pathways and possibilities with the ultimate goal of gang members relinquishing a life of crime for the opportunity to pursue a legal and legitimate way of living and earning income."
At that press conference, officials also fielded questions from media workers. Here are some examples.
The 30 firearms that was collected come from Federation, the entire Federation, the weapons were collected. And as I said in my opening statement, the firearm was collected through a trusted third party.
Any firearm, whether handed in or recovered by the police, goes through a police process. That process is an internal process, and anything derived from that process, the DPP would provide his advice, and he would will follow whatever advice he provides.
Reduction in the homicides that have been recorded for the period in question, has that really freed up the criminal investigation department in terms of its investigation of previous crimes? There have been many unsolved crimes in the Federation, and I believe that there are many families who are still looking for justice.
Yes, Mr. Bad, that gives us a good opportunity that our investigators have more time to spend with those previous cases. And up to yesterday, we were able to make an arrest in one of the homicide that took place last year? In February. That is the homicide at Newtown that involved in
Eric Thompson.
With regards to the potential...
If you could just give us a sense of some of the weapons that were confiscated.
Yes, the weapons range from the .22 pistol right up to a 12-gauge single-shot shotgun. The assault rifle that we have here is the AK-47 rifle by the I&O Incorporated company in the United States. However, most of the pistols are 9mm 40 caliber in that range. You have these 3 or 4 pistols that are .45 caliber. But all in all, I think we have, let me see, about 3 revolvers, 2 .38 and a .32 revolver. But most of the weapons are semi-automatic pistols. Yes, most of the weapons are semi-automatic pistols, with the exception of the 3 revolvers, the assault rifle and the single-shot shotgun.